in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. And so every saved believer will go through the first resurrection, will be glorified, will have a resurrected, perfected body, and then the next and final or second resurrection will occur. And the second resurrection will occur after the millennial reign of Christ, when the unbelieving dead are raised in order to be judged at the white throne judgment. And so you want to be sure to get saved before Jesus returns, because if you don't, you're going to go through the white throne judgment. In Revelation 20, verse 6 says, "Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years." So there's another verse saying it's all the church, it's everybody is going to reign with him. It's just the differing degrees of authority. And so here, though, we see that it's blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power. And so if you don't go through the first resurrection, you will go through the second death. Okay, what is the second death? There's two deaths. The Bible teaches that there's not only the death of the physical body, which is the first death, but there's also the second death, which is eternal torment and punishment in the lake of fire. And so, every person, whether believer or unbeliever, is going to go through the first death. That's just physically dying. But only the non-believers are going to be cast into the lake of fire, which is the second death. We see that, we get a description of that in Revelation 21:8. It says, "But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone," which is the second death. So it tells us directly, the second death is the lake of fire. And so the second death, it says, will have no power over believers. We will not go through the second death. We'll simply get our new bodies at the return of Christ, at the rapture, basically, and we won't go through any of that.